pets, and all the pets there in the fashion show will be up for adoption. So that's nice too.
Yeah, a really good event for folks looking for another family member to add to the house.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great day to do it too, because as he was saying, it's reduced or free to adopt. So, all right, well, let's talk about weather. It's rainy outside this morning. If you haven't woken up to some of that rain on your windowsill, well, then as you step out and you make your way off to work this morning, you're definitely going to see it on the roadways. We've been seeing rain all night long, and it's a pretty steady rain actually. And so with that, we've seen some pretty good rainfall totals, which we'll get to in a second. But first, I want to show you what it still looks like outside on our Viper 4D Doppler. We have some heavier rain down south near Poto and Fort Smith, and now a little area of some heavy rain that should be making its way in towards the Tulsa metro area here throughout the morning. We're going to be seeing that those showers push into downtown, midtown, and then over towards Bixby, Coweta, Broken Arrow. Right now, though, affecting Sapulpa and a little bit to the west there near Bristow. We're getting some heavier rainfall and some lightning and thunder with that. Of course, it's not severe, but it is going to be a little noisy for some this morning. Here's a look at some of those 24-hour rainfall totals. So we've seen close to 2 inches in and around parts of the Tulsa area now, but even some portions of Green Country have gotten up to about 5 inches over near Bristow, Cushing, up towards Coffeyville. They've seen closer to about 4 inches. So some impressive totals, which will continue throughout the mid-morning until it all starts to wrap up heading into that midday hour. It is 71 degrees. You can see some of the raindrops there on our on the camera lens rather this morning. Temps are in the upper 60s to low 70s, and we are looking for that wet weather to slowly move out today as that upper level low starts to kick off towards the east and a ridge of high pressure builds in just briefly, bringing us a little bit of a break for Thursday. But for this morning, that rain will stick around until close to 9-10 a.m. Then we'll start to see most of that rain to the east, and by midday it looks like things really start to wrap up for us. We'll start to see some breaks in the clouds then too as we head towards the afternoon. Our highs are going to be getting up into the 80s across the area. So about 87 is what we're expecting here in the Tulsa area, 83 in Grove, and low 80s over towards Tahlequah and Rogers. And we still have that flash flood watch that's in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Again, we've been seeing some of those impressive totals. We're still expecting to see some rainfall come down in areas. We would be seeing closer to an inch still here in the Tulsa area throughout the morning. On top of the 2 inches that we've already seen. Then going into the overnight hours, it's quiet with partly cloudy skies, and lows then drop down into the 70s. Well, this is what we're looking at for the next 7 days. Today's high is closer to 87 with that chance for rain. Tomorrow there's a nice break. Then Friday through the weekend there's another chance for some rain. But the good news is that as we head into next week, the rain moves out and then cooler weather sets in. We'll be seeing those temperatures in the 80s for the highs with overnight lows back down in the 60s and 70s.